Howdy y'all. This is another video courtesy of the one and only Adventure Link, and today I'm going to do a video review. This is closing thoughts on the Galaxy S4 and on T-Mobile service, which I'm still going to be with T-Mobile, but this is mostly closing thoughts on the Galaxy S4 with some thoughts on T-Mobile. So first off, if anyone's not familiar, this is a Samsung Galaxy S4 within an OtterBox. As you know, I've had this phone now for about 6 months, so I'm gonna say my closing thoughts here. Well, what can I finally say about the Galaxy S4 as I move forward to the Note 3? Well, I must say for the most part it's been, okay to above average. I'll get into some of the details. First of all, the screen, I still like the screen quality and the camera quality too. If you've seen any of my recent repairs since around May or so up until this point, you would get a chance to see the quality of the Samsung Galaxy S4 in action and how it works on YouTube and how it's edited. So overall, I'm satisfied with the camera. Battery life, well, I usually get about 7 to 8 hours with it on a good day. Not as often as my Evo 3D, which I think was quite a bit longer, like 12 hours, I think. Not for sure. But, okay, so the quality, build quality, unfortunately, I'm not really satisfied with that. As you know, about 3 weeks into my first Galaxy S4, the first one broke in my pocket and must have formed a curve in my leg, and that's how it bent. And no amount of YouTube or Googling would have been able to save it. It was totaled, so take with that as you will. That's why I bought an OtterBox for mine, and I must say that the OtterBoxes are actually pretty good. I have one with my Galaxy S4, and as I said about the holsters, how I usually don't like holsters because either they're too big, too small, or I never use them or they break. Well, this one's lasted me about, say, 5 months, and the holster still fits on my pants just fine and holds on to everything. Yeah. Community, well, the only Galaxy S4 community I've known of was over at XDA Developers. So they're pretty cool. Just make sure you do, like I said at the end of my mobile videos, search before posting, because your question has been answered once, if not several times. So make sure that you do search the board before posting or making an account there. Call quality, if you're on Wi-Fi or if you're on speakerphone or on Bluetooth, it's usually pretty good. However, I've noticed with automated systems, especially voice-based ones, the Galaxy S4 sucks at those, because it still thinks that I'm saying something when I haven't said a darn thing, and it'll keep processing and processing as if I said something, which gets kind of frustrating. Additionally, too, I sometimes have it on my ear. I just got off a lengthy phone conversation, and despite having 3 or 4 bars on the signal, it was still rather choppy. I'm not sure what to make of that one, or whatever. The other one was on a landline. I was on tech support for some reason, so I'm not sure what to make of that one. But call quality, like I said, if you're on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or speakerphone, usually it's pretty good. But as a heads up, just be careful of automated systems, voice ones, and regular phone connections with the phone up in your ear. As for data speeds, I've had a chance to play around with 4G LTE on my various vacation expeditions and regular 4G when I'm around town. Usually the speeds are pretty good, and what you would probably expect out of both regular 4G and 4G LTE. So overall the data speeds are pretty good and consistent. Routing was actually pretty simple. And I've posted a couple root methods for the Galaxy S4. Go check them out if they haven't changed yet, which I'm not sure if they have or not, because I kind of got out of touch with the whole custom firmware thing with it, and I've ran the stock firmware on it because it fits my needs, so it's pretty good. The phone has a remote feature. I thought that was pretty boss, and was probably one of the more better selling features of the Galaxy S3 or S4 rather. Sorry, and I expect the same to carry over to the Note 3. So if it does, that'd be great. Some things that I didn't like about the Galaxy S3, like I said, one of the things was the build quality to it. I had to get an OtterBox, and after this one, I'm pretty much sold on it. And I should be getting an OtterBox for my Note 3 if I can find one. The launch, still kind of got some bad feelings on the launch of it because, like I said before, it's been tease after tease after tease. And then what we get was kind of not expected. The lock bootloaders thing, I'm sure that there's ways around it for nowadays on AT&T and Verizon, but T-Mobile and Sprint didn't have locked bootloader. They was both unlocked, so I'm expecting that to be carried over to the Note 3 as well. In addition, the Galaxy S4 was only available in 16 gigs, unless you go to AT&T, which is 32 gigs also, but that was the only one that was carrying a 32 gig model, so yeah. Additionally, too, at least you can still use an SD card and have a removable battery. There's plenty of removable batteries out there, so those are both pluses. At least for the most part, as you saw in some of my controller videos, everything controller-wise works pretty good with the Galaxy S4. If only I can get a decent camera stand for a camera, rather than having to use my Moga Pro as a camera stand if I've had to. That'd be great. And for the most part, it plays all my games well. Overall, Galaxy S4, if you like having an actual phone and don't care about top of the line, which in this regard, we got the Galaxy S4 and we got the Note 3 coming up pretty soon. So if you're not concerned about the latest and greatest and like your Galaxy S4, I'd advise to still go get one. Right now, you can get good deals on it. Back when it was first out, it was like, I think it was like $199 down at $20 a month. Then for a little while after that, it was like $0 down, $25 a month, and then now it's back up to $99 down, $20 a month. So good deals can be had if you time it just right. Right now, as of this video, $99 down and about $20 a month on T-Mobile. So take that for what you will. And as for me, I'm gonna jump up to the Note 3 because I like latest and greatest, and I've always liked the big screens on the Note 3. But I decided to sit out and wait for the Galaxy S4 because I knew that was going to be coming up pretty soon, and I didn't know how many hassles there would be with upgrading. So that was a better thing in my opinion, just wait. Now, so that's pretty much it that I can think of for the time being on the Galaxy S4. If there's any, honorable mention in any other videos I'll make, I'll be sure to make them regarding the Galaxy S4. But as for T-Mobile service, I would have to say my expectations were pretty good. Better than I expected anyway. I'd rate the service, above average to 5 stars. Some of the good things I like about T-Mobile is the awesome customer support that they have when you actually get an account there. They actually work with you when you have trouble making your bill payments, or if you want to add features, they'll work with you there. Or in my case, I sent a bunch of international texts, and I managed to figure out why that was, and that's because, like I said, I sent international texts that ran my part of the bill up. So they signed me up with an international texting deal and slashed off all the added cost of all those international texts. So it saved me $20 a month that month, and going forward. Sweet. The mall stands, I've actually visited such a mall stand. I think it was at an actual T-Mobile store, but I'm not going to swear to anything. The experience is actually much better than what I thought it would be. But I'm still, keeping my eyes open, and I'm still aware of those ones, the other ones at the mall stands that actually like to be pushy and all that like they were in the past. That was the biggest turnoff of T-Mobile. Why I wouldn't go to them for the longest time. The upgrade process, well, so far it looks like it's going pretty smoothly. I did get the jump plan, and it seems to be going rather smooth. We'll see how the smoothness goes when I transition from the Galaxy S4 to the Note 3. And as a reminder, the jump plan, allows you to change your phone out every 6 months, which means you put your down payment on, pay the phone off, and then you upgrade for free. Well, not necessarily for free, but you still got to pay the down payment and monthly payment on that, just like before. But your upgrade is pretty much hassle free, and it's every 6 months. Which, unlike other providers, they're still doing 2-year upgrades. AT&T just recently moved down to the 1-year upgrade thing. T-Mobile's still 6 months though, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. The service, the actual cell service, is actually decent. I still, don't get coverage everywhere like 4G coverage or even LTE. I'm still waiting for LTE in Cincinnati, but when they do put it here, excuse me, that'd be great. As you know, I got one of those internet boxes. The internet box has been working pretty good. Same speed on the internet box, just as much as on the phone or any other T-Mobile device. So take with that as you will. Additionally, I just read that T-Mobile with the unlimited data plan with the mobile hotspot, not the mobile hotspot, but the smartphone hotspot. Before it was 500 megs, and you could upgrade that. They are now offering upgrades with that. If you just have the 500 megabyte plan, which is what I've got, just go over your limit, and it'll ask you to upgrade, and you'll be upgraded for no additional cost. And if you're on the 2.5 gig plan, you'll be upgraded to 4.5 gigs. And if you're on the 4.5 gig plan, you're on the 6.5 gig for no additional cost. So I'll be looking forward to seeing how I can connect my phone as a hotspot and then run my data up so I can upgrade. Now I've got 2 data sources on the go. So you can pretty much now say that my car has now turned into a mobile command center where I can still get on the internet and do everything even while I'm on the go. So yeah. So if you're a new customer to T-Mobile, I would still advise, you either start in an actual corporate store or online. Avoid the mall stores with a passion. Well, I guess that's all I got to say on the Galaxy S4 and the T-Mobile service. So that's it. That's all I got to say for my review. Anyways, I'm AdventureLink. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun watching my video, and I hope it was informative as well as helpful. I hope helped you make an informative decision regarding which phone and which service to buy. So we're going to close this review off as always by quoting the wise words of wisdom of Eric the Car Guy, reminding you folks out there to be safe, have fun, and stay dirty. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, praise, criticisms, etc., but no flames, fighting, spam, or other such bullcrap, then hit me up in the comments section. If you have any questions about mobile devices as a whole, which covers the Windows Phone platform, Android platform, iOS platform, and the BlackBerry/Research in Motion platform, hit up the XDA developer forums. But just as a fair warning, like I said before, the community is large, so make sure you do search before posting or making an account. Your question has been answered once, if not several times, so once again, do search before posting. And recently it's been getting kind of cool outside, so make sure you stay warm and bundle up if you have to. Eat healthy and eat right, stay healthy. And I'll see all you cool cats on the flip side. See you next time. Have a nice day.